Okay, so today we'll be discussing Act 1, Scene 1.
The opening of Romeo and Juliet, which contains...
the fight between the Capulets and Montagues.
And also the opening monologue.
The opening monologue, yeah.
Or prologue.
So, yeah. And the prince like saying, if you just talk about streets again, you will be banished.
Not just banished, sort of like penalty of death.
Yeah, penalty of death
and then it leads
stuff.
into stuff.
So it's like so loud that the Montague, it's an important scene because it like sets the story basically.
Yeah, even without the main leads, which are Romeo and Juliet, it sets up so much.
So it shows like the fight between the Capulets and Montagues.
And it was really fun to do because like we got to like when we got down to it, we would because we were in our costumes on the night, we had like our blacks and whites for the
which showed the divide between the Montagues and Capulets.
So on the day when we blocked it, we were given the music. Can you remember what the music was?
Five Dives and Lazarus.
That one. And in the start, we would, as the narrator would come through and do the prologue, we would do slow motion movements
of like having a drink,
having
or
a cigarette, or greeting each other.
Greeting each other like.
But really slowly and all, almost
to
like
go with the music,
and like a contemporary dance. And then when Tyler spoke, I can't remember.
Fighting kicks, he played Gregory.
Gregory, yeah, like when he starts having a go at saying he's going to kick all the Montagues' butts, kind of thing.
Everybody had to like quickly jump under a table, and the tables were like all flipped. So basically, we were all on separate tables, and we all had to create like somebody hiding under the table being flipped, somebody
going over the
jumping
table,
over it, yeah.
All hiding because we, as the neutrals, we pretend we don't want this anymore, and it represents, in a way, the prince coming in being all like, "You're disturbing the peace. It's not right," kind of thing, and it was really fun.
So they wanted to thingy. So the whole town reacting to the fighting kicking off, and then when Benvolio comes, the tables get like moved to the side.
Like almost like a shield, like a police riot shield.
Yeah.
So,
they get lifted
up. And then when Tybalt came in, which was Aidan, he would knock down the tables to show how destructive it was.
And then Benvolio was pushed onto one of the tables.
And it was lowered gently.
Yeah, and it was originally going to be the table that I was on, but
it got changed.
It got changed to the front table because it was being blocked with it being on the thingy.
On the big tables, and then when we got to the theatre, the tables were shrunk
down.
Small.
Yeah, we used like performance tables, so they were easier to get on and off stage and to make it look more professional.
And also before that, Tybalt would go in a certain order during his lines, hitting the tables, but we decided to change it to show a more chaotic and just randomly hit the table.
Yeah, no order, just hit whichever one he felt.
And then as the scene ended, with the prince coming through, well, Montague and Lord Capulet face each other off, about to fight, and then the prince comes in, and when that happens, we all slowly got up and did like a contemporary movement piece.
Had to slowly move a piece of furniture.
Like a chair or a table, but in a really slow, like
a
turn, and another turn, and then until we're off stage.
The problem was with the thingy, performance furniture, there wasn't enough chairs and tables for everyone, so people sometimes had to sit on the floor.
Yeah, it was quite difficult.
And it was difficult when I had to go under the table was a bit too small for me to fit under.
So we had to make several changes. Like I was cramped on, because before I was on a three table, I was a table of three, with Faye and Tyler, and then me and Faye would duck, but now we were shoved onto a table with Connor, and we really had to, on the 2 nights before we performed, to switch and like figure out how the hell we're going to perform it.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
And the different spacing in the theatre obviously like changed the scene.
Yeah.
And Gregory and Samsa were meant to like
go over the tables.
Gregory and Samson were meant to like stand on the tables and work over them.
But in the end they never did that.
But because the tables were too small and too weak, it wouldn't have like...
It wouldn't have held their weight. It was a shame really, because I liked that bit. Well, they would go across the tables and we'd all be like...
Although it was better with the performance tables because the big tables were hard to get on and off.
Yeah, like I struggled when Faye wasn't here to get the tables off.
Yeah.
So that was Act 1, Scene 1.
Yeah.